Fake news. Fake news. Everything you want to hear and a list of things to fear. Sit on down, you'll need a beer. Fake news. Will they ever be called out? That's what this is all about. Reading stories, laugh and shout. Starring Guy, Socks, and your host, Luka!
Daddy's not mad. I'm just disappointed.
The following stories were published by organizations masquerading as legitimate news outlets. And I know what I'm talking about, because I get all my information from a guy on YouTube!
Did you know that Beyonce is black?
What's up, fruity bitches? It's your boy, LUKA RAY JOY, here with...
Ayo is Shy Guy.
And
Socks.
And we got another round of fake news. Same old story. You have to determine, did I write it? Or did an actual legitimate news source pretend that this is real legitimate news? Let's find out together. Black Lives Matter announced checkmate against University of Virginia. A university had a statue of Thomas Jefferson. They were afraid that the protesters would tear it down, so they chained it to the ground. And then the BLM people posted saying, "We chained the statue to remind you that this guy put other people in chains." So they claimed that they did it.
Lied.
Yeah. So do you think NPR...
That's 4D chess.
It is. That is 4D
That's
chess.
pretty smart.
So did Black Lives Matter activists do that? First off, were they smart enough to do that? And did NPR write about it?
I'm gonna say this has Luka Ray's fingerprints all over it.
What do you think?
I like the story too much.
I know.
I believe it.
So you think it's true?
It's true.
Okay. All right. And the answer is, this one is fake. Look at you go, Socks.
Hey,
All right.
Oh, stinking guts.
Whoa.
All right, The Atlantic. Trump is speaking like Hitler, Stalin, and Mussolini combined. The former president has brought dehumanizing language into American presidential politics. In each of these very different societies, the purpose of this kind of rhetoric was the same. If you connect your opponents with disease, illness, or poisoned blood, if you dehumanize them, such as insects or animals, if you speak of squashing them or cleansing them, as if they were pests or bacteria, then you can much more easily arrest them, deprive them of their rights, exclude them, and even kill them. If they are parasites, they aren't human. If they're vermin, they don't get to enjoy the freedoms of speech, the freedom of any kind. And if you squash them, you won't be held accountable. So do you think The Atlantic said that Trump is Hitler, Stalin, Mussolini all in one?
This is quite a ramble, I feel like.
Isn't
There's
it?
so much going
Is
on.
it extra enough to be me? Or was it just extra enough to get published?
I think it just sounds so dumb that you wouldn't write it.
It just seems like a little much. It's like, it seems
And the
like
sentence...
the person who wrote this was just very angry.
Very angry. Do I come across as an angry person, or you think I can pretend to be one, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
you just have that secret anger and you're like, I get to finally pretend.
I can finally let everyone know just how much I hate Donald Trump.
That's right.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound like something that should be published to me.
Socks? True or fake?
I'm gonna say it's true, because I don't feel like you'd write something like this.
Okay, true. And then you think?
It's fake.
Fake and true. It is real. Socks is on fire. Oh my gosh.
It felt too dumb. I feel like you think harder than that.
Well, I appreciate that. Newsweek. Mask mandate map shows where they're coming back. This is the end of 2024. There was a map showing where they're coming back. As cold and flu seasons get underway, 4 Golden State counties have enforced mandatory mask wearing in healthcare facility settings for workers and in some cases visitors. Wearing masks can help slow the spread of illnesses such as COVID-19, the flu, and other viral infections, and was widely required across the United States during the coronavirus pandemic in healthcare settings and beyond. So do you think that there was a map showing that, hey, the mask mandate is coming back late last year?
What?
It's true. I think it's true.
I think it's true.
I'll say it's true.
Beautiful. We're all on the same page.
It's true.
Is reality? Yes, you're on the
It's-
same page of reality.
Hey.
It's pretty
California
crazy.
be strange sometimes.
CBS 60 Minutes airs 2 different answers from Vice President Harris to the same question. The Vice President's lengthy answer didn't make the version that aired on Monday night's 60 Minutes, and a shorter, more focused answer to the same question was shown instead. So do you think they edited down her word salad to make her sound more intelligent or more straightforward?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also don't know how that helps them, because then you just lost.
Well, they're just hoping people don't watch it twice, I guess.
Yeah, or they don't talk between the 2 people. I loved how concise she was, says one person. What are you talking about? Says everybody else. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Did this happen?
This definitely happened.
It didn't happen.
All right. Sock says yes. Shy says no. It did happen.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Oh, you're on top of it. Look at you.
I just didn't want to say that. Give you any help.
Newsweek. Hamas calls for immediate end to war after Trump election win. A senior Hamas official has called for an immediate end to Israel's war against the group on the Gaza Strip and has a plan to achieve Palestinian statehood in remarks shared to Newsweek in the wake of the former President Donald Trump's election victory. Yeah, so they've been fighting for a while, and then as soon as Trump was elected, Newsweek's like, Hamas calls for an immediate end to the war. And obviously it didn't stop, it's still going, but...
This happened.
Okay, this happened, and
I think it did not happen.
Okay, alright.
I think
Because-
that picture right there.
It did.
Oh my
gosh, Shy's pulling ahead.
No.
That's alright.
Okay, so this one's a bit funny. Fox News. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet consecutor ad disciple elet. Okay, so here's the thing.
What?
Just happened.
This becomes an article about Brady, and it's talking about like sports and stuff, right? But the title is something called lorem ipsum. So lorem ipsum, when you're a designer, is filler text. So it's when you want to see what it looks like, a whole page full of text, you copy and paste this useless, meaningless text in. So this is an article that got published on Fox, that the article's real, but the title was filler text and they published it by mistake. Do you think this happened?
That's just sad.
Did someone's project accidentally get published
I
too
think-
soon?
This is fake.
Fake, okay.
Probably was fake too.
Fake and fake.
It's gotta be fake.
Fake.
I knew you were nerding about graphic design.
Oh my gosh, you guys are getting me. All right, Fox News again. Deadpool takes out Disney execs in deleted scene, the catharsis we all needed. In a scene so controversial it was left on the cutting room floor, and Deadpool, the merc with a mouth, takes his meta commentary to a new level by targeting Disney executives. The deleted scene from Deadpool 3 features our anti-hero in a comedic yet gruesome rampage through the hollowed halls of Disney's corporate office. Do you think that they originally had a scene where Deadpool just kills Disney executives?
I don't know. I could totally see it happening, but I don't know.
That's his deepest desire.
I'm gonna say it's fake. I don't know.
Fake? Okay.
We'll say it's true.
All right. Fake. Oh my gosh, Socks has got almost all of them right.
It just felt like I know you like Deadpool. So like, maybe you'd write about him.
That's fair. That's a good guess. USA Today. Courageous man. Putin weighs in on Trump's win. Says he's ready to talk about Ukraine. People show who they are in extraordinary circumstances. This is where a person reveals himself, and he showed himself, in my opinion, in a very correct manner, courageously, like a man, Putin said. Russia's president also claimed that during Trump's first White House term, he was hounded by all sides, a statement that many resonate with. The former president, who has long alleged, often without providing evidence, that he's a victim of bad people on issues from election interference to his criminal prosecutions. So, firstly, did Putin just totally praise Trump as being like a really badass kind of guy? He's super cool. And then did USA Today publish what Putin said? Like, look, here's a glowing review of Trump. Do you think those things happen?
I don't think it's true.
Okay,
I think it's
fake.
true.
And?
I feel more confident about this
I feel
than
like it's
anything
true.
else so far.
True. We got a true. We got a fake. So, Socks got it right!
What is it, fake?
What is it?
It was true, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you say? I
Fake.
thought you said it was true.
He said it's fake.
Yeah, I did.
I was literally just copying you because I thought you said it was real.
People magazine, Awkwafina confesses to voting for Harambe in every U.S. election since his tragic death. Harambe, it's the gorilla who died in captivity because he was shot because he got too close to a little boy who was in the enclosure with him. So people have voted for Harambe as like a protest vote or because they thought it was funny before. But that was years and years ago. But Awkwafina says that she's voted for him in every U.S. election since his death. The revelation.
They voted for him to be president?
Yeah. The revelation came after the host asked if she had ever voted for a third-party candidate. Laughing, Awkwafina replied, "Oh, more like a third species candidate. I've been voting Harambe. Rest in peace, he's my guy." Do you think Awkwafina said that?
I don't even know who Awkwafina is.
She is the Asian actress who voices Scuttle in the live-action Little Mermaid. She's in Crazy Rich Asians. She's kind of like very comedy-focused actress.
It's true.
I think it's true. I hope she did. That's so funny.
True, and the answer is it's fake. I got you both!
No.
It's like the first time! No. Uh-oh. Okay, Daily Wire. So the Daily Wire is run in part by Ben Shapiro. Yeah, Ben Shapiro runs it. CNN's YouTube viewership is comparable to an apple. Apple Rot is a YouTube channel that only hosts one continuous live stream of a rotting apple sitting on a kitchen counter. This stream has been live for only 2 months, but more people tune in to check the progress of decay than the average views of the last 5 videos uploaded by CNN on their channel.
There's no way.
So Apple Rot on YouTube has more viewership than CNN's YouTube channel. Do you think that's true? And do you think that the Daily Wire published it?
It's true because apples are cool.
I think it's true.
And it's rotting.
Hey, apples have never lied to me.
That's right. CNN, I don't know if I trust those guys.
Alright, so you guys both say true?
Yeah.
Sincerely.
It's fake!
Oh.
Dang it. It sounded so much like what the Daily Wire would.
You definitely did. It definitely did. Alright, so tallying up the points. Our winner is definitely Socks.
No.
Guy, have you won any of the fake news ones?
I'm
I'm so sorry.
I came close.
I'll have to make some games that maybe are tailored to your knowledge space. We'll do a tree
Identification
tree knowledge.
or something.
Yeah, tree
Video.
identification or like Call of Duty.
Yeah. We can
Call of
play
Duty's
live
Zombies
action.
lore.
Either that or we just stream ourselves playing it and have our little characters in the corner.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Talking and fighting like. Wait, you should show gameplay though. Too.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Let us know how many points you got if you can tell what is real and what's fake. Cause sweet Gemini Christmas, it seems to be getting harder and harder. Have a good one, guys. Bye.